Well, I think we only got down to 34. That would be really good news. Here you go, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. All right, Ruby's out. I'm starting to run a little late this morning. All those leaves been blowing up on the front porch. Not that it matters. These guys are doing good. Thank goodness. And we're off. Good morning, Ruby. Well, Ruby says it's 37. I did see frost on the car windows at the car dealerships again this morning, but I did not see any frost at the house, and the coleus by the garage door still looked totally normal, and I think the flowers are still going to be good today. So we do have another coolish night coming up, but it's not supposed to be quite as cold as last night, so hopefully we'll continue at the house to skirt just away from having frost. Don did get to his sister's yesterday and got settled in and had a nice meal. She had several kinds of meats and eggs for him. He was happy. It's kind of pretty. You can see the heat leaving the ground. Looks cloudy, smoky. Just the temperature differences overnight. There's a little pond over to our left, and definitely heat leaving the water. Wow, it looks really foggy up in there. It's pretty. Traffic's moving along this morning. A lot of people in a hurry to get where they're going. We're on time for 7:30. Model Y coming, Model 3 behind me. I had to really talk myself into getting out of the car this morning. Oh, I'm not playing tennis today. Something's going on coming back into town this morning. I didn't see if it was a Plaid or not, but it was a brand new Model S with a paper plate, and the guy came up to me next to in traffic and he waved. Yay! Well, I don't know specifically what that's about, although I did hear about sidewalks being repaired around town. Wonder if that's what these stakes are for here. I don't think so, because there's a church going in up in the woods up there, a whole new big church complex. So I don't think they would put the sidewalks in and then tear it up and put the church in. But you know, on the other hand, never can tell. I'm not looking forward to the church going in for a couple of reasons, and the main one would be the disruption as they put in the turn lane over here. I'll just be going through the neighborhood. Seems like since I moved into the house, they keep on doing things to make it hard to get to town. One of the things was when they rebuilt this bridge. That was 18 months of having to go through the neighborhood because you couldn't. It was a mess. I guess they did put in an alternate bridge, but it was not seamless. You had to go around for the longest time. It's really, really warm in the car, and it's 38 out there. I stopped to get Dawn's paper, and it's time to go for my walk, but it's cold out there. I don't want to leave Ruby right now. My back is comfortable. It's warm in the car. I've got my book going. I could just veg here for a while, maybe take a nap. I'm very comfortable in the car. Oh, I'm trying to motivate myself. It's hard, especially when I don't have Dawn to share in the wonderful weather this morning, you know, the bliss of going for a walk at 8:45 a.m. I need Dawn. I need Dawn to share this with me. I always want to sing that Willie Nelson song, On the Road Again. I was home, now I'm not. I'm headed for my walk, even though it's cold. I wind to Dawn. It's only 1 degree warmer where he is in Florida. I think he's in Williston, officially. He's not too far from Gainesville. Yeah, he says it's plenty cold down there, according to his computer, and he's got on his sweatpants, and he doesn't plan to go outside to officially find out for a while. Oh, I got caught up doing one thing that I wanted to do. Didn't have to do, but wanted to do, and it's already 9:12, so I'm gonna have to walk fast or cut off a lap or be late or something along those lines. I want Ruby to be nice and warm when I come back. There's 2 cars in the parking lot. I don't see anybody on the track. Guess I'm the only one crazy enough to be out here. I've completed 3 laps. This is the start of number 4. It's going pretty good. There's nobody out here but me, and I am listening to my book. I'm at 2.25 miles. This will be my last lap. You remember the laps over here are about 1/3 of a mile. So 3 times around should be a mile. It's close. I think 0.33 is a little generous. Well, at least my watch, you know, my watch and Dawn's watch don't always agree. They're close. And I think the important thing is you make a goal based on the predictability of your device and not get too hung up about which one is the most accurate or whose is right and wrong. Set a goal, use your device to achieve it, and you know, it's all good. We did see that the Google Pixel watch came out. I don't know. I don't think it inspired us enough to want to immediately replace Dawn's Fossil 5e that he's had since last Christmas. But we'll see. I know that he does prefer round to the square Apple Watch. And he does like knobs, and it does have a knob. And it's got built-in Google Fit, and you know, we'll see. It's only been out a short time, and I would say that we're not happy. I'm certainly not happy with his Google Pixel 6 phone. He's having connectivity issues with it, and it's just, I don't know. There is a known problem out there with network connectivity for that particular phone, for which Google hasn't really done a whole lot to address it. And you know, being connected to the network when you need it is really important. So, you know, the usability of the apps and the other stuff is kind of secondary when you can't get connected to the network. It plays Pokemon Go fine when connected. I just saw a nuthatch, definitely a nuthatch. They tend to climb bark with their head going down. Very pointy beak, very distinct head shape, but it wasn't a brown nuthatch, which is endangered, and we have those here. And it wasn't the kind of nuthatch I usually see at my bird feeder, which the name is escaping me. This one had like black stripes around its head. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't know exactly what kind of nuthatch that. Well, I mean, it could be juvenile, changing feathers from summer to winter, but something was just not quite what I was expecting. I wish I could have got a picture. You know, the vlogging camera and the phone are okay, but nothing beats that 300mm lens at 10 feet away on a bird, you know? I just can't carry it around my neck like I used to. It causes too much pain and it's just not worth it. But I've been thinking for a week now that I need to put it back in the car for the next 2 to 4 weeks so I can try to catch some illuminated leaf pictures. I love it when the leaves get lit up like a stained glass window. Okay, it's a black and white warbler, often confused for a nuthatch or a creeper. Very neat. The picture on 10,000 Birds webpage is identical to what I saw. Who knew? Police are really pulling people over this morning. I'm sure you can't quite see, but by the telephone pole over there, they're outside of their cars standing with the speed radar guns, and then in the empty drugstore parking lot there's 3 cruisers, and they've already gone past and pulled somebody else over, and people drive like jerks down this stretch of road, so drive right and it won't be a problem. Good morning.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just hanging in there while Dawn's out of town.
Kind of enjoying yourself?
I always miss him, but staying busy, being productive. I'm productive. So you have a different slider to, oh, it's like a chainsaw.
Oh yeah, this one is it's a scream.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm dressed up as today.
Okay, gotcha. Looks great for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's always a good day when you find a mermaid at Guardian Angel, and right off the bat too. I certainly do love my cat. Well, Michelle grabbed a couple more of the vintage dolls, and we found this very spooky, these are eyes, tablecloth or wall hanging. Awesome spider web. It's 4 foot diameter, $3. She got some goblets. One of us has taken the pumpkin with the black kitty cat on it. It was like in the cheap rag bin. That's definitely coming home with me. So what is it?
Like a duvet for...
I don't know. It's like a rug, but it has
or like
Velcro.
It's like a giant heating pad kind of.
I guess.
Sleeve.
I don't know. You're going to put your feet in it? It doesn't look like a mermaid tail. So this is a massage mat, but it looks kind of painful. It's a kitty foot, and look. Too funny. That's funny. Well, we had a sort of an okay kind of a day today. Just, you know, maybe a little bit black cats and all. Meow. Well, it's going on 1:30. We had an excellent time today. I'm headed to get Johnny, and Michelle is headed to get Ariel. It's all good. She did the normal thing and took the shopping cart back for me. My back's really bothering me today. All of a sudden, more than normal. Try not to make anybody scream.
I'll try not.
65 now and just gorgeous out this afternoon. My timing to get to the school is perfect. Wow, we have authentic Greek food in Fuquay now. These guys have the accent to go along with it. The gyro spot or hero spot in Fuquay. It's next to Johnny's haircut place. He went and saw Miss Tracy this afternoon, and he's got him a treat. He wants to think he's back in Greece. Looks good to me, bud. Will Marty want to come and chase the butterfly? Well, I don't know about Marty, but Stripe's coming. Michelle and I predicted that this thing would last like a minute, 30 seconds. Well, Stripe is my little hunter cat. Hi. Hi. Johnny and I are laughing at Stripe. Hey, buddy.
I think we need to be quieter so we can hunt.
Here comes Marty, although okay, by the time he decides whether he wants it or he doesn't want it, the battery will have run out. He wants us. What do you think, Mart?
He's intrigued.
It came with working batteries, so Tux is getting down. Tux don't play. If Tux went for it, that would be the biggest surprise ever. Come on, Marty. I was counting on you, bud. It's like it changed patterns. I hope the batteries aren't running out. Maybe we should have started by letting them sniff it and then turn it on. Ah! Cat toy fail. He swatted at it one time. Not the purse, my camera thing. He goes, but don't hit me in the face, because then I really don't like that. Just don't turn it on.
It'll be funny when one of them steps on it.
Yeah, by accident. One presses on and another presses off. Well, I could see them getting excited about it in the morning when they're more in their let's run through the house mode. Bless you. Biting on the wire is not so fun. Okay. Well, at least you guys played with it a little bit. Now it's only a mediocre fail instead of a complete and utter fail. Go get it, nighttime. Go get it.
This is a little bit of an infamous spot. This is where that gentleman died on that, I think it was autopilot 1 car. This is where the car, or some of the car pieces were picked up. This is the highway that tractor trailer was crossing, and this is where he ended up.
It runs in the family. She's out picking up trash.